Hi, this is Teacher Abraham and welcome to my channel. Now, if you are new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button below in order for you to get notified once another video lesson is uploaded. Thank you very much. Hello learners! How are you today? I'm Teacher Abraham. Today, we're gonna learn another exciting English lesson. Are you ready? Let's get started. Today, we're gonna learn about claim. What is a claim? What is its purpose? What are its types? How are these types different to one another? Come on and let's find out. What is a claim? A claim refers to a clear assertion of a person's ideas, opinions, or propositions. The use of claims may serve the purpose of convincing or persuading readers or a specified audience to agree with a specific stand or rationale on an issue. Let us take this example. The Department of Education, or DepEd, got the highest allocation for the 2020 national budget. Now we will have the question, is it true? The answer could be yes, or it could also be no. Why? Because in the statement, though it sounds right, but it does not have supporting pieces of evidence to support the statement. That makes it a claim. It can be right and it can be wrong. Its truthfulness and falsity has yet to be verified. Going back to the statement, the Department of Education, or DepEd, got the highest allocation for the 2020 national budget. This statement is an opinion or just an idea which can be verified of its falsity and its truthfulness. That makes the sentence a claim. And there are basically at least three types of claims. We have the claim of fact, the claim of value, and the claim of policy. Let's discuss all the three. Now, a claim of fact states something about things in the past, in the present, or in the future, which can be disproved or proved with the help of factual evidences. This fact of claim is basically debatable, yet verifiable. Let us have an example. Being the richest city in the country, the city of Makati can implement better projects needed by its citizens. And now, what makes the statement a claim of fact? Basically, as you can see in the sentence, it claims that Makati is the richest country in the Philippines. Though it may sound right, but it remains debatable. And this can still be proven or disproven using verifiable evidences. Now let's have another example. The 2020 national budget, amounting to 4.1 trillion pesos, which is 12% larger than the 2019 budget, can really help in boosting the economy through various infrastructural projects. This claim focuses on the budget and the possible result of its implementation in terms of economic growth. This can be proven or disproven after the actual implementation of the target infrastructural projects using the given amount specified in the national budget. That makes it a statement of fact. And now let's proceed to the second type of claim, which is the claim of value. What is this? A claim of value presents an assertion to whether something is good or bad, or one concept or idea is better than another. This is debatable in nature, since people may have different opinions on a given claims or concepts. Let's have this example. Taking vitamins is better than eating fruits and vegetables in terms of boosting our immune system. Now in the statement, the speaker tries to favor taking vitamins versus eating fruits and vegetables in boosting our immune system. What makes it a claim of value? Because the speaker based his or her judgment on her personal opinion, personal judgment, or personal experience as to which one is better than the other. This claim may be truthful to him or her, but it might not be truthful to all. Now let's have another example. If I were to choose, I would prefer homeschooling than having face-to-face class as this gives me more time with my family. The statement favors homeschooling than face-to-face class. The speaker just tells us what she or he prefers, but it does not mean it is true to all. While homeschooling is good for him, but to some it might not also be. Therefore, this claim is a claim of value. And now let's have the third type of claim. We have the claim of policy. This claim supports that an action should be or should not be done to address a certain case or policy. Policy claim indicates that an action should be carried out either in support or in opposition of a particular argument. Now let's look at this example. The municipal health department must learn from how other towns successfully addressed the concern against COVID-19. This claim supports the idea of learning from the best practices of other towns leading to a particular call to action. Take note, there is a particular call to action that the speaker wants to intend. So, the speaker wants or suggests that it's better to follow other towns' practices. Another example we have, to further improve one's skills in speaking before a large number of audience, one must consider enrolling in personality development classes that can help boost confidence and improve one's self-image. And now let's wrap up everything we have learned today. So we have learned that if we say claims, these are assertions, opinions on which a speaker stands on. It doesn't mean it's true to all. It could be true to the speaker, but it might not be true to everyone. And with this, we need other data or pieces of evidence to support in order to accept or reject the claim. And there are three types of claims. We have the claim of fact, the claim of value, and the claim of policy. Now, if we say claim of fact, again, it is debatable. This can be proven or disproved using verifiable evidences. If we say claim of value, it compared ideas and that one is better than the other based on the personal opinion, personal judgment, or personal experience. It may be truthful to some, but it's not to all. And another one, we have the claim of policy. If we say the claim of policy, it suggests an action that should or should not be done in order to address a certain case or policy. I hope you have learned something today. And now that we have learned about the types of claims, let's now try to identify the following statements, whether it's a claim of fact, a claim of value, or a claim of policy. You have 10 seconds to think for your answer. Taking drugs without a prescription can endanger one's health. Is it a claim of fact, a claim of value, or a claim of policy? You have 10 seconds to answer. And now let's go back to our first sentence. Taking drugs without prescription can endanger one's health. If your answer is a claim of fact, then you're right. What makes it a claim of fact? Take note that our sentence might be true, but it remains a claim unless pieces of evidence will be given. The statement is still debatable. Without using evidence, we cannot verify its truthfulness or falsity. Therefore, this statement is a claim of fact. Number 2. During spare time, watching movie is better than going to sleep. Is that a statement of fact? Or a claim of fact, Claim of value or a claim of policy? You have 10 seconds again to think for your answer. If your answer is claim of value, then you're right. What makes it a claim of value then? Take note, there are two ideas being compared here. that during spare time, the speaker tells us that it's better for him to watch movie or go to sleep. Though for him, watching movie is better than going to sleep during spare time, it might not be true to everyone. This compares ideas that one is better than the other based on his personal opinion, personal judgment, or personal experience. It might be truthful to some, but not to all. Therefore, this statement is a claim of value. Number 3, it is necessary for parents in every school to support in making sure that education continues for all learners. You have 10 seconds to think for your answer. Is your answer a claim of policy? Then you're right. But what makes it a statement or claim of policy? We have to take note that the speaker here suggests that parents should help the schools in order that education continues for all learners. Maybe in the context of the speaker, he might be thinking that the parents have the capability to help the school. Therefore, he suggests an action that should be done in order to address a certain case. What might be the case here in the situation? Maybe the speaker knows that the school is having difficult time in recovering because of the pandemic. Therefore, he tries to suggest that parents should help the school in order for education to continue. And now let's proceed to our performance task, your favorite. Imagine that you are a president of the Supreme Student Government. As head of the governing body, you are tasked to submit an argument paper as to why students should be allowed to wear civilian clothes on Fridays. Your written output should be composed of 300 to 500 words. Make sure to use different types of claims discussed in this lesson as you present your ideas. Submit your work in our Google Classroom. Here's the rubrics for grading your performance task or your essay.